Hello and welcome to Blythe Business News, where today we're joined by Fernando Porcile, who is the chairman of Los Andes Copper. Los Andes Copper is listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange on the venture market. As its name suggests, Los Andes Copper is developing a copper mine in Chile, which is going to be potentially one of the largest copper mines in South America. Copper, as we all know, is in great demand both for electric vehicles and for generally electrical wiring in domestic and commercial applications. Fernando, can you please start by giving us an overview of Los Andes Copper and the company's strategy?
Yeah, Andes Copper has an ore body that is called Vizcachitas. This is located in a very rich region of resources in middle Chile. We are in the same belt that one of the largest ore bodies in this country, El Teniente, Andina, Bronces, and Pelambres. And Andes Copper Vizcachita ore body is a large resource of lower grade than the previous earlier ore bodies that are being under operations, but still at the present grades of other ore bodies is very competitive. We have over 1.3 billion tons of about 0.4 copper content, and we have some byproducts like moly.
So is it fair to say that the mine has the potential to be Chile's next major copper mine? Is that right?
Well, let's say that it has a potential to be competitive with projects that are right now under development or possible development in this country and in also other countries where you have new greenfield projects. How difficult it's going to be, and how are they're going to be the conditions. That's something that we can develop this ore body, that we are competitive. Our ore body is located at only about 2,000 meters elevation. We're very close from shipping ports. We're very close to existing infrastructure, and the metallurgical qualities of our ore are also very attractive. Certainly, there are some areas that we have to be very careful to develop so that we can have the environmental permits to develop this project. And certainly the economical uncertainties that come in the future are something that is very difficult at this stage to assess. We have issued a preliminary evaluation about a year ago, and now we are in a phase to develop a pre-feasibility study.
So Fernando, I think you've recently announced an update to the pre-feasibility study. Can you just give us the headlines of what was in that update, please?
Yeah, we have modified some of the original PEA, and we have changed some very critical things. One is the area we're going to have our installation will be only one valley and not two valleys as previously. We have changed from SAG mill to HPGR, and we have changed from tailing disposal by paste to filtered tailings. And also we have defined the infrastructure required to operate the project.
Now, you're still working on the PFS. When can investors expect that the PFS will be finished?
The original planning that we had last year was to complete the PFS by the end of this year. Now we have some delay, and we think that we are going to complete that first quarter next year. One of the delays has been the authorization to do a drilling campaign that we need to complete the proper evaluation of additional areas that where we expect higher grades that will modify a little bit the mining plan.
Thank you, Fernando. And is there any other news which investors should be looking out for during the course of 2020?
Well, we have completed a number of metallurgical testings. We have, as I say, completed and defined very well the infrastructure. We have pending some completion of the studies of the water design that we are going to have. We expect to lower the water consumption to about 1/3 to about 35% of the original water consumption, and we are going to have much less impact on the environment. So we expect to get approval of the project in a much easier way than what was originally stated in the original primary study.
Fernando, thank you very much. That was Fernando Porcile, chairman of Los Andes Copper. As you may have gathered, Fernando is joining us by telephone line from South America, so apologies to viewers for any poor sound quality there. Los Andes Copper is listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange, on the Ventures Exchange, with a ticker there of LA, and you can find details about the company on their website, which is losandescopper.com. That's it from Blythe Business News. Thank you for watching.